Okay. Kumusta ho, Mr. Ano pangalan ho ninyo?
Sir Nerio po, Doc.
Neryo Poco.
Anong pangalan ho nila?
Neryo po. Neryo Poco.
Seryo
Neryo Poco.
Poco. Okay.
Opo.
Ilang taon? Seryo. Ano pala yun sa iyo? Seryo?
Neryo po.
Seryo.
Neryo. Oo.
Type mga. Can you type, Angeline, ang pangalan niya?
Okay po. Ayan na po, sir.
Neryo. Neryo.
Opo.
Poco. Okay.
Opo.
Ilang taon na ho kayo?
Bali, 61 na po ngayon. Pagsi-61 sa December.
Okay.
Ha?
Ako pala si Dr. Reynaldo Hoson. Okay.
Ay,
So,
opo.
interview ko kayo, may tatanong ako sa inyo, then examining ko kayo, no?
Opo.
So, taga saan ho kayo?
Las Piñas po.
Dito lang.
Opo.
Anong dahilan na bakit nagpakonsulta kayo dito sa
Dahil po
PGH?
dito sa Bukol.
May bukol kayo.
Opo.
Saan banda yung bukol niyo?
Ito po, gawing kanan.
Kanan. Okay.
Opo.
Paki-close up nga, Angeline, paki-close up. Okay. Ano yung nasa tenga? Earphone ba yan, yung sa tenga niyo?
Earphone po yun, sir. Yes po.
Kailan pa niyo napansin yung bukol na yan?
Yung po, mga 5 months na po.
5 months na.
Opo.
Ano pang nararamdaman niyo? Masakit? May masakit?
Minsan po, kirot. Minsan naman po, biglang yung kalahati, kung dito, nasakit po. Mga 3 times na po.
Okay. So, nung napansin ninyo, meron ba kayong nararamdaman? Nilagnat ho ba kayo?
Wala po.
No fever? Okay. Basta may bukol na lang, no? Lumabas.
Opo. Meron po siyang maliit. Meron maliit na bukol. Ginanon ko po. Ginanon. Yan, lumaki.
Anong umpisa? May maliit.
Opo.
Then lumaki.
Opo. Kasi ginanyan ko. Pinisa ko po.
Okay. Pinisahan ninyo. Anong lumabas nung pinisahan ninyo?
Wala po. Ayun, ito po, lumaki. Lumaki na siya.
Okay. Sige ha. Um, Mag-i-interrupt lang muna ako, no? Kasi kakusapin ko yung mga kasama ko dyan, no? Okay.
Opo.
So to all my group mates, no? So once you see a patient like that, no? The concern is, as he said, there's a mass on that side of the face, and looking at the location, even without palpating, no? Okay. So you try to locate, you localize as to the organ of origin, no? Okay. So that on that side of the neck, so what do you have? You have lymph nodes, no? You can have lymph nodes there. You can have a parotid organ, and then you can have a mandibular bone, no, in that area, the ascending column of the and then you can also have a soft tissue mass, no, a soft tissue mass, no. So my questions will be directed to try to determine what that mass really is, no. So I would go right ahead and palpate that mass, no? Okay. So I want to determine whether it's bony, hard, no? Did you palpate the mass already? Okay.
Yes
Is
po,
it
sir.
bony, hard?
The mass was firm on palpation po, sir.
Is that bone?
Medyo softer pa po than bone, pero hindi
Okay
naman
nga.
po siya
So,
doughy.
first thing they have to determine, kasi sa apat na yung possibilities, lymph nodes, parotid, soft tissue, mandible, di ba? Yan ang sinasabi ko. So, the easiest will be to eliminate will be to determine whether it's bone, di ba? So, pag pinalpate ninyo, is it bony, hard? Kung hindi,
Hindi naman.
tanggalin na natin yung mandible as part of the considerations. No? Tama? So that's how you process uh, your mga attempts to come out with a diagnosis. No? So we're now left with lymph nodes, soft tissue, and parotid. No? Okay. So the next thing to do will be mm, two things that you can do at the same time. It's either you palpate, you determine the other characteristics of the mass, no? Okay. And you try to eliminate also the other three possible to select which one of the three possible organ of origin or tissue of origin, lymph node, soft tissue, and parotid. No? Okay, definitely it's not on the skin, di ba? It's not the skin because there are no skin changes there, no? So that's one possible organ of tissue of origin. If you see some uh, lesions on the skin, then you think of the skin lesion there. It's skin mass. But since the skin is intact, so you think of lymph nodes, soft tissue, and parotid. No? Okay. So to determine which among the three is the case, so you palpate the mass. Okay. Okay, the size will not determine, will not be a good clue as to the organ of origin. No? Okay, but just the same, you have to determine the size that's part of your PE. So what's the size of that mass? In terms of centimeters, anong measurement ninyo?
What I measured po was 9 cm by 8 cm by 4 cm po.
Malaki yun, 9 cm. Patingin nga. When I look at, paki-close up mo nga yung ano. Pakitanggal lang yung mass sa Neri. Nerio. Okay. Can you outline so what I will be demonstrating in this particular preceptorial is also how to do a telemedical consult, no? Okay. So paki-outline lang yung bukol. Uh, you, can you do it for me? Can you put you have a pentel pen?
Sir, the mas extend to here.
And you have a pentel pen or a ball pen, whatever. Then it put dotted line on the border of the mass.
Okay pa, sir. Wait lang po. Sir, talagay lang po kami sa mali. Point lang.
Yes, dotted lines.
Dotted line. Silver lang. Natin i-encircle yung buong mass. With dotted line. Ayan.
Okay? So if you do a telemedical consultation, it's really hard to determine the exact size because of the okay. So then you measure that. Can you put the tape measure? I saw
Okay po.
one of you have a tape measure, di ba?
Yes po. Tape
Okay.
measure po. Ito po.
Okay. So just get the largest diameter.
Dito din. Dito din.
Just the largest diameter. So how big?
8 centimeter by 5 po.
Okay, 8 centimeters. Okay lang. Just get the widest diameter na lang. Pwede. 8 centimeters, no? Okay, then palpate the mass. Is that mass, okay, number one, that you have to, the data that you have to get on the mass will be, aside from the size, no? Of course, the location, we call that periauricular mass, no? It's around that ear, di ba? Okay, do you agree it's a periauricular mass? To be more specific, it's probably infraauricular. No, it's below that ear. Correct, Frances? Okay. And then you determine the consistency of the mass. Ano yung consistency? Is it hard or not hard?
Not hard po siya. Sir, hindi po siya as hard as bone.
Yeah. So we know it's not a bone anymore, no? So we try to determine the consistency of a non-bony mass, no? So is it hard or firm or soft?
Firm po, sir.
It's firm.
Yes po.
Okay. So it's firm. And then the next thing to determine the data that you have to get on the mass to help you make a diagnosis, what is I call it the nature of the mass. Is it solid or cystic? Which I don't think you have gotten the data on, which is usually not included, no? But my advice is that you try to determine whether it's solid or cystic, no? So how do you determine whether it's solid or cystic? You try to stretch the mass this way, stretch the skin over the mass, and then press using a finger, press on it, no? Okay, if it's fluctuant, then you call that cystic. If it's not fluctuant, most likely it's solid. Okay, so what's the answer to that? Can you make a maneuver? Can you try it? Sinong kakapa? Si Rib o si Hana? You have to, okay lang dyan, your position, you go to the side of the patient. So, yeah, okay. Okay. Pero pakita lang yung yung camera mo, hindi ko natatakpan nga,
Sa isang
Ayan, sige, kita ka na. Yeah, stretch mo lang yung put yung fingers mo, stretch over the mass. Yan. Then use the other finger, i-press mo. Is it solid? Is it cystic?
Solid.
Solid. Solid. It's uniformly solid. Walang ibang areas na cystic, walang areas na solid.
Solid po, sir.
Uniformly solid.
Uniformly solid.
Okay, so that's very important for every mass in the body, surface mass, tatandaan ninyo yan, ha? Okay, so try to determine whether it's solid or cystic or it's a complex mass, meaning complex can be its combination of cystic areas and solid areas. Okay, so the implication there is that if it's cystic, it's usually benign. Okay, if it's solid, it doesn't mean anything. It could still be benign, it could be malignant. Okay? Okay, so solid siya, no? Then in that area, is it movable?
Hindi po, sir.
Can you move it a little?
Move lang po natin, sir.
It's not fixed.
Sir, fix po yung mask.
When you say it does not move a little, kahit na konti?
Yes po, sir.
Yes
What?
po. Immovable po.
Ah, immovable o movable?
Immovable po, sir.
Ganun mo konti. Can you close up and then ganun mo, titingnan ko lang. Hindi ko makikita. Natatakpan yung likod sa likod mo.
Dito po sa patient na Zoom, sir. May camera po na patient.
Natatakpan eh. Ayan. Sige. Okay. Move. Yan.
Sir, this is considered
Medyo,
movable po.
medyo fixed, no? Hindi siya masyadong
Opo.
gumagalaw.
Yes po.
Okay. Tama, Norio? Hindi masyadong gumagalaw, no? Pero
Pagka malakas daw po, sir.
nagagalaw.
Opo,
Okay.
pero
May konti. Okay, may konting galaw. Okay. So, importante yun eh, no? Okay. Okay. Okay na ha. And then, so at the moment, we're just describing the characteristics of the mass, no? Among the three considerations that we are now trying to what do you call that? To analyze whether it's a soft tissue or a lymph nodes in the parotid, no? So, mukhang hindi naman lymph nodes, no? Yung soft tissue mukhang pwede pero most third priority because it's not the common one, no? In that area, it's the parotid, no? Parotid is still the most common consideration there, no? Okay. So, but we still go on to this to analyze it further to be more definite in our diagnosis. Can you ask him to can you elicit some of the kung parotid siya, are there nerve injuries, nerve involvement, the palsy? Are you aware of the 5 nerves? Facial nerve? Yeah, okay. Ano yung nerve yan? Okay. Angeline, ano yun? Ikaw ba si Angeline?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, Angeline, sige. Ano yung 5 nerve na yan?
Zygomatic po, sir.
First one?
Temporalis. Mandibular. May dalawa po. Vocal po. Cervical po.
Okay. So, sige, i-arrange mo yung ano yung una, ano sa itaas?
Sa pangalan yun.
Temporal,
Temporal. Temporal.
zygomatic, buccal,
Buccal.
mandibular,
Mandibular.
cervical.
Cervical.
Okay. So try to elicit if there are some involvement. Cervical, you won't be able to elicit any paresis there, no? But for the other four, you can, no? So how do you try to elicit yung palsy of the temporal nerve? You ask the patient to frown. No? Ask the patient to frown. Sige, ask the patient to frown.
Sir, kunat po ng noo? Yes, sir. Sir,
Kaya
kaya
po.
Wala.
Kaya po.
Okay. About the psychomatic. How do you anong maneuvers?
Sir,
Patient
we
closing the
ask the
eyes.
patient to close the eyes.
Tightly, ha? Okay, ask the patient to close tightly.
Sir, tikit po ng maigi po, tapos try niyo pong labanan yung pag... Tikit lang po kayo. Tikit lang po, sir. Tikit lang po. Yes, try niyo pong labanan. Okay po. Thank you po, sir.
Okay. Pwede nang just ask them to close tightly. Pag hindi niya ma-close tightly, yung isa may lag on one side, then that means there's a paralysis there. How about buccal?
Mouth opening po, sir. Smiling.
Yan ang.
Kasi ngiti po ng...
You look for shallowness of the nasolabial fold, na? Meron ba?
Kaya po,
Nasolabial fold, wala, na? Okay. How about the ano susunod? Marginal, mandibular.
out po kayo, sir.
Oh, yung ganon, no?
Puso po.
Okay. Ask him to pucker his lips.
Yes po, sir.
Walang deformity, walang asymmetry.
Wala po.
Okay. So there's no evidence of nerve involvement. If there is a nerve involvement, all the more you think of a parotid tumor there. No? Okay. Got it? So, okay, the next thing to do is to try to see, to eliminate kung lymph nodes siya, no? Okay, there could be a big lymph node there, no? Kung may lymph node siya, you look for for possible primary source of a lymph node involvement. Yung lymph node yan, usually secondary yan, no? So, ano yung pinaka-common cause of that lymph node involvement doon? Nasopharynx. Nasopharynx, metastatic, usually metastasize to that area. No? Okay. So you try to ask, since you don't have any equipment we don't have any equipment to examine the nasopharynx, you can just look for indirect evidences. Meron ba, nagbabara ba yung ilong ninyo?
Yes
Hindi
po.
po. Ano babara?
Opo, nagbabara po.
Hindi po.
Okay. Walang dugo pag sumisinga, no?
Wala po.
Okay, very good.
Yung ano po, yung pag kumakain ako, yung kanin, minsan dito nalabas sa ilong.
Kailan pa?
Mga 1 month na po. Pag nagbabara po dito, kahit ako nagbabara. Tapos minsan dito nadaan yung yung kanin.
Hindi pang karaniwan yan. Bakit?
Pero minsan
Bakit
po,
sa ilong lumalabas yung kanin?
opo, mga 2 butil, ganun.
Dalawang bote lang. Okay.
Opo,
Pero yung mga ibang yung mga kinakain pumapasok naman, dumadaan naman.
Pagka nagbara po, makainom ako ng kaunting tubig, napasok po.
Okay.
Kumulong ako ng ubo, pero napasok naman. Namasok po.
Okay. So aside from the nasopharynx, you can also have a oral cavity lesion there, no? Okay, which could lead to a spread to a lymph node involvement there. So merong sugat dyan sa bibig nyo?
Wala po eh.
Wala. Okay. Have you take a look at the oral cavity? May flashlight kayo.
Tingin po.
Wala.
Thank you po, sir. Wala po.
Wala. None?
Ano po, sir?
Wala. No oral lesion? No oropharyngeal lesion?
Wala po, sir.
Wala. Okay. If there is, then you have to think, you don't think of parotid, you think of a metastatic lymph node. Okay? That's how you process all these things that we're trying to do. Na? Okay? So kung may lesion dyan sa nasa oral cavity, then most likely that's a lymph node. Or if there's a big lesion on the right side of the tonsillar area, malapit kasi sa tonsil yan, di ba? So it could be an extension of that mass, no? Invasion. No? Okay? Now, if there is a history of nasal stuffiness and also blood tints mucus nose, then you think of nasopharyngeal, okay, as a possible cause of that mass there. Most likely that's a lymph node, no? Okay. So you can see we're trying to remove the possibility of lymph nodes before we settle for the parotid, no? But at the moment, based on prevalence, parotid is still the most common tumor there based on the location. No? Okay. But of course, as I said, you still have to examine the patient and look for other pattern for a soft tissue, pattern for a lymph nodes. No? Okay. Before you settle for the parotid. No? Okay. Then in that area, although not common for the thyroid, now you examine also the thyroid. Now the thyroid can also metastasize to that area, no? But not because thyroid cancer usually they metastasize at the same level, no? Usually ganun yan. Kung andito yung thyroid tumor, usually this level, no? Hindi mataas, no? Okay. But in rare cases, it can. So check the thyroid.
Sinasabi lang po niya, sir.
Check the thyroid. Can somebody palpate the neck? The thyroid?
Sir, pwede po kayo mamabate ng konti? Sir, the patient reported din po na nahihirapan po siyang lumunok and minsan po nahihirapan din pong huminga.
Yeah, okay lang. Those are subjective now, pero
Apo.
palpate the thyroid and see if you can feel any abnormality.
Yes po.
Is the thyroid enlarged? Are there nodules? Ask him to swallow.
Wala naman pong mas na
Okay,
Sir,
none?
wala
Yeah.
po. Wala pong mas
Wala.
na
Okay.
malaw po.
Then examine also the rest of the neck, lateral neck. Kung meron pang may lymph nodes.
Yung levels ng neck.
Sa near the sternocleidomastoid muscle of both sides, on both sides.
Apo. Sir, wala pong masakit habang kinapaka. Buto po. And then right side. Ay, sir, sorry po. I-insert ka na lang din po dito, sir, na at 4 p.m. po may another SGD lang po kami sa CCVS po.
What time?
4 p.m. pa naman po.
Bakit siningit? Kala ko 1 to 5 tayo.
Opo kaya lang po nireschedule po noong umaga.
Okay. O sige. Tapusin natin.
Sorry
Before
po,
5.
sir.
Okay. Okay na? Negative? No nodes?
Wala din po.
Okay. So in a teleconsult, I won't be able to palpate the patient. No? I will have to ask somebody to do it. No? Either the relatives. I will teach the relatives to do that. Then, syempre, as the relatives are doing it, I will observe and then guide them on how to do the palpation. No? Okay. So, yung kanina, yung drawing, madaling gawin yun, yung mga relatives, di ba? Determine the size. Then palpation, I just have to make the best out of it. And then while looking, try to determine kung meron siyang nafe-feel na mass, gano'n, no? Okay. 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 Ma-excuse ko lang muna kayo, Norio, ha? Kausapin ko muna yung mga kasama ko. Okay.
Opo.
Then babalikan ko kayo, ha? Sandali.
Opo.
What do you call that? Can we have a little time for on our own?
Okay po, sir. Sir, I will call na lang po yung patients after.
Okay. Tatawagan ulit namin kayo ulit, mamaya, ha? Para ma-explain ko sa'yo.
Salamat po.
Dito sa'yo. Tawagin niyo na lang. Good afternoon, sir. Okay na po.
Oh, wala na siya. I will, whiteboard. New whiteboard. Can you see my whiteboard?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Line. Thickness. Okay, let me make the best out of it. Okay. So you have a, sandali. Bakit lumalabas ang pangalan? Okay. So that's the neck, side of the neck. Then so we have a mass here. So this is 8 centimeter in size as you measure it. Now it's firm. It's not bony hard. Okay, it's solid. It's a little fixed. Now, not mobile. Okay, and then there are no lymph nodes Wala rito, no? On the sternocleidomastoid area. And then there's no mass on the thyroid. There's no mass, no symptoms of nasopharyngeal, no oral lesion, no? Okay. So now we're left with aning mga differentials natin. So it's not on the skin. So you have the parotid based on frequency, parotid tumor, number 1. Number 2,
Lymph node po, sir.
lymph nodes. That's the, if you base on prevalence, those are the 2 most common. Then the third one is soft tissue. When you say soft tissue, just a word about soft tissue, you can have lipoma there, lipoma, okay? That's the most common area, no? Yung mga, a common lesion of soft tissue, yung mga benign, no? Okay? Lipoma, no? So lipoma, usually there's a pattern, no? It's a subcutaneous tissue, it's soft, no? Soft, it's not firm, it's soft, and it's well defined, no? And it's usually movable, no? Okay. So it doesn't have the pattern of a soft tissue or a lipoma, so we put it as number 3, no? Yung kanina, yung bone as number 4, mandible, it's either the ascending ramus of the mandible or the angle of the mandible. So since it's not bony hard, so we eliminate that. No, the tumor is not arising from the mandible. No, okay. So we're left with neck nodes. Neck nodes naman, you look for possible as pwedeng lymphadenopathy there kung cancer siya can be primary or secondary. No? Yung primary, we're talking about the lymphomas. Okay? Lymphomas, usually they present as multiple lymph nodes. No? Multiple masses. Not this one presents with one solitary mass. Tama? Kung lymph node siya, no, marami siya. Okay? So let's say mga matted or plenty of lymph nodes in that areas, or even kung merong bilateral, no, then we suspect lymph node, no? Or if you're suspecting lymph nodes, the first cue is multiple, marami, no? On that area. Number 2, cue will be kung meron siyang lymph nodes in the inguinal areas, lymph nodes in the axillary areas, all the more you suspect lymphoma. Okay? Okay. Now, between primary cancer of the lymph nodes and secondary cancer of lymph nodes, which are the metastatic ones, the metastatic ones are the more common ones. It's the more common one. So that's why, as I said kanina, if it's a lymph node, it could be based on the location of the mass. One primary source will be the nasopharynx, no? Because it's near that level. Yung kasing yung level of the dito sa nasopharynx andyan, di ba? Pupunta rito. Okay? Kaya sabi ko yung thyroid medyo but just the same, you have to palpate the thyroid. Kung minsan umaakyat din yung lymph node metastasis doon. Pero usually it's at this same level kung thyroid, na? Okay. So oral cavity, almost at the same level. That's why you have to examine the oral cavity. That's part of your complete physical examination, na? So wala, na? Then thyroid, wala. So now, since you don't see any clue for a possible primary lesions in the oronasopharyngeal area and the thyroid, you put this as down the list, no? So number 2, no? Okay. Then kung meron ka mga evidence of metastatic lymph nodes, you put neck that's a lymph node. Neck. This is, sorry for this. This should be lymph node, na? Okay. Kung meron, then you put that as your primary. Okay, metastatic lymph nodes. Then you put there the kung ano yung pinaka-source. Okay, nasopharyngeal, oropharyngeal, na? Or thyroid, na? Since wala, you settle for parotid. Okay? Okay. Now, kung meron kang paresis of the branches, all the more you think that's a direct cue for parotid tumor. Okay? In the absence of direct cue for yung mga paresis na yon, you go by this one, how to eliminate. No? So, bone mo na, kung walang not bony hard, you look for pattern for soft tissue. Kung wala, you check, you eliminate, you try to analyze kung may lymph node metastasis o wala. Kung wala, you settle for parotid. Okay? So parang by exclusion 'yan, ha? So this is how you process yung mga masses in the neck, no? Okay? Especially when it has to be it will involve a lot of other organs, no? Yung sa thyroid walang problema. The thyroid, if there's a mass in the central area, it with smooth to deglutition, 99% thyroid na yan. Na? Okay. Mas challenging yung mga masses on the side of the neck. Na? Okay. So you are quite lucky you have a good case to dissect, no? Lateral lymph nodes, lateral masses, no? Okay. Okay. So now we are considering parotid tumor. Tama? Are you still following?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So parotid tumor as right side as our primary diagnosis, but we have to go more than that, further than that. Is it malignant or non-malignant? No? Okay. So yung mga tumors, you try to see, number one, tatlo lang naman yan eh. Is it inflammatory? Is it malignant? Non-malignant? Tatlo. No? So, you try to eliminate first whether, kasi kung minsan, it could be an abscess, could be a inflammatory. No? Okay. But since it's yung mga signs of inflammations are easy to detect, no? So you try to eliminate that one first. So since there are no signs of inflammations like erythema, tenderness, pus, no? Okay, so most likely that's not an inflammatory parotid tumor, no? Okay. So you're left with malignant and non-malignant, no? So then the thing to do that the thing to do is to check first if there are signs of malignancy. Okay? So what are the signs of malignancy? Sa parotid. So any masses for that matter, consistency, yung matigas na matigas, na fix, na okay. Then kung may paresis, all the more, it's 99% it's parotid cancer. Okay? In the absence of paresis, you rely on the hardness and also or fixation. Fixation probably will be more reliable. So yung sa kanya, relatively fixed, di ba? Hindi siya gumagalaw eh, di ba? So you think of parotid cancer. Okay? Okay? Okay. Can you take a screenshot of this before I turn it off? So most likely, anyway, sige.
Ngayon po, sir. I took a screenshot na po.
Okay na?
Yes
Stop
po.
share. Okay. Okay. So parotid cancer is our primary impression because of its fix, di ba? Okay. Yung hardness kasi very subjective pa rin yan. I can ask four of you if you or even consultants, if you ask 5 consultants, you ask them to describe the consistency, you will have differing answers, na? Okay. So kaya ang pinaka-simplest doon, whether to check whether it's hard or non-hard, i-dichotomize mo lang. Mas maganda yung congruency, na? Okay. Yung sa kanya, sabi niyo, it's firm, no? But to others, baka sabihin nila hard, no? Especially nakita natin, most likely, di siya gumagalaw eh, di ba? Okay. Okay. So, malignancy, parotid, number 1. Parotid benign, number 2. Okay? Secondary diagnosis, no? Usually ganon, no? Unless you are convinced that it's a lymph nodes, is it? You can have
meron po
primary
kasi
diagnosis, parotid
okay.
tumor, secondary as lymph nodes. If you're convinced that it's not a lymph nodes, so you stick to parotid, whether it's benign or malignant. Tama?
Sir, rinig po ba kasi?
Again, did you hear me? Choppy.
Yes po, sir. Sir, ay sasabihin niyo lang po si about
Hello, sir. Can TB lymphadenitis po be a differential?
Lymphadenitis?
Opo. Meron po kasi siyang history po, Doc, ng TB nung pandemic.
Ano, meron siya?
May history po siya ng tuberculosis po nung pandemic. Tapos, sir, yung kasi scan po, sir. Tapos, yung CT scan niya po, sir, parang ang sabi po is ito po. Ito po, sir. Sabi po is homogeneous soft tissue density in the right cervical. Likely lymph nodes po, sir. So,
Okay. Kasi you're invoking now. Okay. So you can see the management process that I showed you. No, you focus on the main problem. No? Okay. Then, after that, okay, nakita mo na yung mga, she has prior treatment, prior ano, no? Kaya hindi ko tinitingnan mo na yung mga lab exams niya, no? Okay. I will use that later on, no? Total, may nagawa na, then I will try to interpret kung magko-conflict siya or it will support or it will, wala siyang, wala siyang no influence at all, no? Okay. So ngayon, okay, sige, you have now a copy of the X-ray na nagawa niya, na? So cervical may density ka mo, di ba?
CT scan po, yes.
That's a CT scan and this chest
Yes
X-ray.
po. CT scan po, sir.
Ngayon na ito, not pre-pandemic.
Yes po, ngayon po.
Okay. Sige. Tsaka natin so
Okay po.
let's focus on the present muna, ha? Okay. So, but answer me first. Are you considering lymph nodes as the source of the mass?
Pero po, sir, if you're considering lymph nodes, I think it's less likely than parotids. It's kapag lymph nodes, dapat madami tayong nakikita. Is solitary mass lang po yung patient. So,
Oo,
more
solitary
likely po
mass.
parotid po.
Parotid pa rin, di ba? Okay.
Yes
So
po.
sa parotid kasi you have to determine whether it's primary, whether it's malignant or benign. No, that's why you have the primary diagnosis as malignant and secondary benign, diba? Yung primary and secondary means primary the most probable, the secondary is the second more probable. Na? Okay. Usually kabaliktaran yan. Kung malignant yung primary mo, benign yung secondary. Na? Kung benign ang malignant mo, ang primary impression mo, then secondary would be malignant. Na? Ganun yan. Na? Okay. So, parotid tumor, malignancy, primary diagnosis. No? So we are not 100% sure. Probably we are also not probably 90% sure tayo. No? Kasi may fixation na eh. Kung di siya fix, no? medyo or there's some degree of mobility na questionable, you can say your degree of certainty is probably 70% or 80%, no? Ganon, no? Yung sa kanya talagang dikit na eh, di ba? Medyo ganon. So, but you're not 99% sure, okay? There's no such thing as 100%, hanggang 99 lang tayo, no? So, pwedeng 70, 6, 80, 90, ganon, no? Okay. So let's put it at, let's put it at, let's put it at 80%, na? Okay. just for the sake of discussion. So with 80%, wala ka pang sa 99, okay? Do you need a paraclinical diagnostic procedure? Yes, as a rule, di ba? Kasi kung 99% sure ka na, you don't need a paraclinical. Okay, so anong paraclinical diagnostic procedure that you can do in such a patient with suspected parotid tumor? Ano yung mga options mo na?
Yung
Biopsy.
fine needle aspiration biopsy.
Okay, that's one. Let's just enumerate the options. Number 2, wag mong tingnan mo na
Imaging
yung mga
lang
ginawa
po.
sa kanya. Huwag mo don't be influenced by those labs done on him yet, no? Ultrasound, pwede? CT scan, pwede?
Thyroid function test po, sir.
Ha?
Thyroid function test.
Bakit sinasabing
Fine.
thyroid? Sinasabing thyroid function test? Angeline? Ikaw ba?
Opo, sir.
Bakit? Hala ko parotid. Focus on the
Opo,
parotid
parotid.
ka. Bakit napasok yung thyroid? May ginawa ba? May ginawa yung patient.
Natakot.
Hindi, bakit naisip mo yung thyroid?
Hindi pa, sir. Although, yes, kanina po, di ba pasabi pa natin na malayo nga po yung
Ay,
thyroid po. Even
ipipiin natin. Ipipiin lang natin. Kung wala, tanggalin na natin.
sige
No?
po. Opo.
Okay. Unless, baka na-influence ka dun sa lab exam sa ginawa sa kanya.
Opo, baka nga po.
Meron? May ginawa, no?
Meron po. Yes po.
That's what I'm trying to teach you. There are a lot of things that we have to change. No, you have to follow a patient management process. No, so a lot of things that we're doing are illogical, irrational. No, kaya napapamahal yung mga gastos ng mga pasyente because these are not done. Hindi na kailangan. No, okay. I suppose yung thyroid function test niyan normal.
Yes po.
Okay, in the first place, I don't need it. If I were to be the one to manage this patient, I don't need it, di ba? Okay. So let's focus on the parotid muna, ha? I hope I'm correct. Okay. So you have the biopsy, ultrasound, CT scan. Sometimes they go for MRI, di ba? Okay. Of that parotid, di ba? Okay. How do you choose? Those are the 4 options. Tatlo na lang, sige. Ultrasound, biopsy, CT scan/MRI. Sige. How do you choose? Biopsy is the most direct way of knowing it. Di ba? You get a sample. So, ang yield nun, maganda. Let's say, in more than 90% of the cases, you will get your answer right away. No? Okay. Now, ultrasound, indirect test. Imaging kasi lang yon, di ba? So the ultrasound, what will ultrasound tell you? Baka, sasabihin nila, baka parotid siya. First of all, they have to localize the mass, di ba? Okay. Kung minsan yung ultrasound will say, baka parotid, baka submandibular gland tumor, ganon, no? Okay. Compared to CT scan, CT scan is a imaging procedure also, but it's more accurate than ultrasound in localizing it, di ba? Yung organ, no? Okay? So yan ang advantage ng CT scan over the ultrasound, okay? So what else can the ultrasound tell you? Aside from kasi ang first thing that you want to determine, ano ba yung, saan ba nanggagaling yung mass na yon? What organ, di ba? Okay. So after that, can the ultrasound tell you whether it's solid or cystic? Pwede, di ba? Ultrasound. Sa CT scan, mas mahina, na? Okay. Okay. Sometimes it can tell you, but mas may advantage yung ultrasound in terms of solid or cystic, no? Okay. How about the areas of invasion? Yung extent of the mass, mas accurate yung CT scan. Diba? Lalo na this mass is fixed, medyo fixed, di ba? You want to know kung ano yung na-involved dun sa kung saan siya nakadikit. Na? Okay? Okay. So, if you want to have a most direct test right away, you go for biopsy. No? But you can, if you don't want to do that for the moment, no, you can say, okay, baka you want to do a imaging procedure first. So which one will you do?
Ultrasound po.
Bakit ultrasound? Bakit hindi CT scan? So you use the BRCA now, no? In terms of benefit, mas mataas ang benefit ng CT scan over ultrasound. In terms of risk, yung ultrasound walang pain. CT scan may radiation. Na? Okay? In terms of cost, CT scan, mga 15,000 yan. Okay? In the private setting, it's about 15,000. Ultrasound, mga 3,000. Okay? And then availability, at the moment, it's quite readily available nowadays. But before, CT scan is not readily available before. Okay? Kaya ini-input natin yung BRCA. Now, this is also applicable when after your graduation, when you go to the doctors to the barrio program, I don't think you will have CT scan in your areas. Diba? Baka ultrasound meron. Diba? Okay. So that's how you make a decision, no? In your situation, kung saan ka nagpa-practice. Diba? Okay. And you can justify it. Wala kaming CT scan, but ultrasound can be helpful to some degree. So we will do ultrasound. No? Okay. Get it? You got the principle behind the BRCA? Okay, which you can use anywhere, no? Okay. In some hospitals, let's say sabihin natin, PGH nag-conk out ng CT scan. You have to set, you'll be settling for ultrasound already, di ba? Okay, you justify it, di ba? It's not available. The CT scan is not available, no? Okay. Okay. So anong so what's our decision here? Biopsy or the imaging?
Biopsy na po.
Okay. So you can do the biopsy if you want to have a direct, but eventually you might you can do one, parang initial yon, ha? You don't have to make it sabay, no? Okay, you can do the biopsy if turn out to be malignant, then you can do the CT scan later on if you want to determine the extent of the tumor because the surgeon is going to operate on that. They want to know ano ang tatanggalin, no, sa ilalim, no? Okay. So the CT scan will be used to determine the extent of the resection of the tumor, no? Okay. But to know whether it's malignant or benign, biopsy will be the most direct way of getting to the answer, no? Pero kung takot yung pasyente, ayaw pa magpa-biopsy, that's another factor that will make you go for the ultrasound first to buy time, no? Okay, until the patient is convinced na pa-biopsy ka na, no? Okay. 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 So let's na. Meron, are you, do you have access to the lab exams now? Si chart?
After i-screen share ko po.
Ah,
Ito po, sir.
okay. Anong ginawa sa kanya? Walang biopsy pa.
Wala pa pong biopsy, sir.
Okay. So nag-CT scan siya.
CT
May ultrasound?
scan and for ultrasound po ay wala rin po, sir. Bali, nag-ano lang po siya, sir, for TB na negative po. And
Hindi, yung
then,
ano, let's go
yung,
direct to the point. Let's go. CT
okay
scan
po.
tayo. Ito yung mga ano yan, on
Ito
the
po,
side
sir.
niyo yan. CT scan ang pinag-usapan natin. Okay. Okay. Small calcified right thyroid lobe nodule, homogeneous soft tissue density in the right cervical region, representing an enlarged lymph node. Okay. Cervical spon- Okay. Meron pa? May second page ba yan?
Wala na po, sir.
Okay, let's go back to it. So, yung CT scan yung pinaka-importante. Okay. Okay, the parotid and submandibular gland are not enlarged and normal in attenuation. Okay, so mali pala tayo. Okay? So okay lang yan ha. As I said, basta meron kang reasons for making your diagnosis, no? May basis ka, pwedeng mali, pero as long as it's rational, okay lang yon, no? So you with your CT scan, it says here the parotid are not enlarged, normal in attenuation, no? And then ang kapalit niyan, ang sinasabi niya is lymph nodes. A homogeneous soft tissue density is seen in the right upper jugular region 2. 2 ba yan? 2. Measuring 4.8.
Yes po.
Okay. So, kailan ginawa ito? October 11 last year. So, yung measurement natin, 5.8. Okay? So, don't feel bad about yung discrepancy. Kumisan, baka because October pa yan, baka lumaki na yan, na? By this time, 5.8. Or, kadalasan, they don't jive naman, na? So, what is being measured by the ultrasound, by the CT scan, sometimes they don't also jive with each other, no? Okay. So, basta may magandang estimate ka, no? Okay. So, in short, this turned out based on the CT scan. So these are enlarged matted lymph nodes. No? So you now have to change your impression. Okay? Pag may ginawa kang laboratory test, no, pwedeng mali yung primary clinical diagnosis mo, palitan mo na kagad. No? Okay? So you won't be faulted for that. No? So huwag ka matakot na mali. No? Basta palitan mo kagad. No? May basis ka. No? Kasi meron ng CT scan. So this turned out to be enlarged matted lymph nodes. So you start thinking na, bakit meron siyang matted lymph nodes ngayon in that area? No. Is it coming from the nasopharynx? So, oral cavity? No. So ang next step will be to do, baka nasopharyngeal exam na. Endoscopy na. Hanapin mo yung Okay. So do an endoscopy to check whether baka there's the subclinical nasopharyngeal CA, subclinical oropharyngeal CA. Okay. Yung sa thyroid naman, wala naman yun eh. Small calcified right thyroid lobe nodule. You don't suspect malignancy there. Okay. Okay. So may gagawin ba silang endoscopy?
Wala po. Wala pong in-order. So, now po.
Okay. Beside, kung lymph nodes siya, beside the metastatic lymph nodes, the other consideration now is your secondary will be your TB. Okay? TB. Okay. So, ano yung, anong test that will tell you that it's TB?
Biopsy po ng lymph nodes.
Biopsy is
Hanapan po
one. Biopsy is one option. Ano pa?
Expert.
Ah,
Gene expert.
Again.
Ay, sir, ang sabi po ng Rihanna ay gene expert daw po.
Yung test for TB.
Yes po.
Okay. May ginawa?
Meron po, sir.
Okay.
Ito po. MTB not detected po, sir.
Not detected.
Yes po.
Okay. How reliable is that? Expert MTB. Anong experience? Anong nababasa niyo yan? Expert. Not detected. How
Yes,
reliable
para
is
sa inyo
that?
po, gene expert po ang ginagamit po for TB po.
Kaya how reliable kasi dati yung mga AFB, mga ganun-ganon, kahit na negative, we don't put too much importance at that, di ba? But with this type of new test, expert MTB, kung sinabing not detected, can we say most likely it's not TB?
Hindi po ata sir. Kasi po, possible na yung mismong sample lang po is wala po nung TB, pero yung other po is meron. Hindi lang po detected on that specific sample.
Okay. So we cannot still completely rule out TB. Pwede pa rin TB, di ba? Okay. May mga ibang test pa ba ginawa for TB? Chest X-ray, meron siya?
May chest x-ray po siya, sir.
Okay. Anong lumabas sa chest X-ray? Left mid lung zone. So non-specific ito. Left naman ito. Sa right ang kalaban natin, di ba? Right. Suspicious opacities. Okay. Ano yung pinakita mo sa akin kanina? CT scan of the chest, haziness? May CT scan of the chest ba siya?
Wala po sir.
Wala po, sir.
Wala. Okay. So nothing to make us firm up our diagnosis of TB. But this is chest X-ray. Okay. So we're still left with lymph nodes na tayo ngayon. We have to change our diagnosis of parotid to lymph nodes, di ba? Okay. So it goes up now between a metastatic lymph nodes and TB lymph nodes. Sandali. Hello? Yeah. Ah. Sige, papasukin mo. Okay. Okay, thank you. Salamat po. Okay, sorry. So, TB versus matted lymph nodes. Anong uunahin natin? So, again, as I said, you have to investigate whether it's metastatic or not. No? Kung negative, then you settle for TB. Okay? That's how you process it. Then, kung di pa ma-confirm yung, okay, what are the other diagnostic procedure that you can do? The biopsy. No? Biopsy of that lymph nodes. No? Okay. So, this patient was referred to us by whom?
Upon probing po, sabi po ni patient ay kusang nagpunta po siya sa PGA because of conflicting advice daw po from doctors sa Paranaque. Sabi po ng isang doctor ay observe po, and then sabi po ng isang doctor i-biopsy daw po. And then that prompted him for consult at PGH po.
Oo nga. Okay. Dito sa PGH, saan siya bumaksak muna?
Nirefer po siya to IM po.
IM. So from IM,
Then ngayon po GS1.
okay. Anong reason for referral to us, to GS1 by IM? Anong consideration nila?
Noong sa IM po, na-rule out po nila any infectious causes po. HIV daw po ay negative po, TB po ay negative. And then, nirefer po siya sa GS1 and sa ORL po.
Okay. Hindi napunta siya sa ORL o hindi? Sa atin lang.
Hindi pa po. Sa February pa po yung ORL.
O bakit dalawa? Isa na lang. Diba?
Nakalagay po sa kanyang booklet.
Nako. Dapat isa na lang, whether ORL or GS1, no?
Opo.
Maguguluhan yung pasyente, kawawa naman. So sa GS1, let's just personally, I would suggest doing a biopsy na lang, the most direct way of getting to the answer, no? Okay. So kung papa-endoscopy natin, baka wala naman siyang symptoms, baka negative na, no? Okay. So biopsy na lang, no? Okay. Okay, can I talk to the patient and then who will put the input sa chart?
I think resident na po, sir. I-endorse po
Okay.
namin yung...
Can you call the residents para madali, para hindi maghintay yung pasyente na matagal? I will
Okay
just recommend na biopsy na lang, no? Any question while Angeline is looking for the resident and the patient? Nakita niyo yung direct to the point process when you manage a patient, na? Okay. So kung anong concern niya, doon mo direct all your attention there, na? Okay. Sandali. Okay.
Hello po, sir. Christian Esguerra po, sir. Third year, sir.
Okay. Ito yung pasyente na diniscuss namin. Meron siyang
Okay po,
mass
sir.
dito sa right periauricular area, na?
Okay po, sir.
So initially we thought it's parotid, na?
Yes po,
Eh,
sir.
yung may CT scan siya, matted lymph nodes pala, na? Okay.
Okay po, sir.
So wala naman siyang symptoms of nasopharyngeal CA, wala siyang oral lesions, no? Okay. And TB is negative test for TB. So, ang suggestion ko, i-biopsy na lang ninyo.
Okay po, sir.
Do a section biopsy na lang, no?
Section.
Para
Okay po, sir.
makakuha ka kagad yung answer. No?
Okay po,
Medyo
sir.
matted no? Na kung TB,
Okay po.
we just give anti-TB na lang, no? Okay?
Okay po, sir.
Okay? Sige.
Okay, sir. Thank you
Ayusin
po.
mo na ha, para hindi maghintay yung pasyente na
Okay po,
matagal.
sir.
Sabi mo, nag-uusap na tayo. Ha?
Okay po, sir. Thank you po, sir.
Okay, sige. Thank you. Okay. Yung pasyente, pati yung pasyente, tawagan mo yung pasyente. Just have
Yung
parting
patient
words.
po, sir. Natin ko po.
Just have a parting words for the patient. Any questions while Angeline's calling the patient?
Wala naman po, sir.
Kasi pinapapasok ko na po.
Okay.
Mag-CCR lang daw po.
Mag-CCR mo na. Sige na. Sige, since you still have 20 minutes to go, okay. So, any feedback on our sessions? Did you answer the Olete? Did you answer the Olete?
Yes po, sir.
Na-perfect niya?
Yes po.
Yes po, sir. Saan po yung certificate namin, sir?
Yeah, I will send the certificate to you. Basta i-perfect ninyo. No? Okay. Any feedback on that on this session as well as on the Olete?
Sir, it was a great session kasi minsan natutunnel vision po talaga tayo sa mga, lalo na kung alam na natin yung labs ng patient or mga pinagawang imaging. Minsan, iisipin mo yun yung talagang dapat. Pero, because of the session, parang nagkaroon po tayong logical flow. Naging, ano po yung dapat process ng pag-manage ng isang patient. And ano po yung dapat order na tests using BRCA.
Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you. Okay. Francesca, ikaw, anong feedback mo?
Very short lang po to. Siguro, ngayon ko lang nakita kung paano naging effective yung telemedicine. Kasi parang never ko siya nakita like in action. So, natuwa lang ako na nakaka-reach tayo ng diagnosis and management plan kahit online lang.
Okay. Okay. So I'll make it a regular thing na LU5 tutuwa ko mag-telemedical consult. Pwede
Ay,
naman.
sir,
The only limitation is palpation di ba?
palpation.
Okay. But kung minsan, you just have to ask the help of the relatives na. Okay. Okay.
Sir, dito na po si patient.
Okay. Sige, kausapin ko pala yung pasyente. Mr. Norio, Mr. Norio.
Opo.
Okay. So yung nakita natin, yung pinag-aralan namin, based on your CT scan, lymph nodes pala siya, no? Mga kulani na dikit-dikit, no? Based on the CT scan. Ang nire-recommend ko na lang, ibabiopsy natin na para mas madali malaman kung saan galing, no? Okay?
Opo, Dok.
Sige ha, no? So, asikasuhin na ko kayo ng isang residente dyan, na? Okay? May tatanong ba kayo sa akin? May tatanong kayo?
Wala na po, Dok.
Sige, no? So, asikasuhin na kayo yung naka-blue dyan, yung naka-green dyan, na? Okay?
Opo, Dok.
Sige ha. Salamat ho.
Maraming salamat po.
Sige ho.
Okay, Dok. Salamat po.
Okay. Okay. Sige na. Angeline pa. Ano man? Okay. Okay, Odette Reyes. Let's continue on with our so what's your feedback on after observing wala ka dun sa battleground?
Okay po, sir. Thank you po sa groupmates ko. And actually, sir, na-amaze ako doon sa session. I was listening naman po kahit naka-off cam. Pero sobrang high yield po siya. Na-feel ko naman na parang narinig ko din man yung buong kwento ng patient. And parang nandun na rin ako in a sense po. So, very complete and comprehensive. And high yield po yung discussion niyo, sir, na sobrang step-by-step process talaga na hindi nagsiskip doon sa tests agad, ganun. So, parang mas nadiin yung, na-emphasize na yung importance po nun and yung BRCA. Thank you po.
Okay. Thank you also. Ryan Reyes. Baka natutulog ka kanina.
Ryan sent a message po.
Okay. Ryan sent a message. Okay. Viv Reyes. Any feedback?
Hello po ulit. For me naman po, similar din po. Helpful po siya, especially as a student na first time pa lang din sa clinics ngayon. Especially helpful po for developing a process po sa ayun nga po, pag-iisip po at pagde-diagnose ng patient po. Yun lang po for me. Thank you po.
Okay. Madaling i-follow, no? Yung aking process, di ba? Madali lang.
Opo.
Okay. Which you can use for all types of patients, whether it's a surgery or outside surgery. No? Okay. Sino pa? Hana.
Hi po, sir.
So,
I appreciate po yung very systematic na yung pinasal niyo po on how to manage a patient. Kasi po, was one of the, yung mga na-tunnel vision dun po sa nakita ko pong lab test agad. So in fact, pwede naman po siyang actually marami pong differentials based on the history and the PE alone. So it's more important po muna to focus first dun sa history and PE and then systematically po, like magdagdag po ng knowledge or like replace after the lab test. Hindi po diretso agad na lab test para po makasave din sa patient. Save din po
yeah.
sa patient. And then, yun na din po. Makatulong din po sa diagnosis as well as the management ng patient. So, very thankful po dun sa binigay niyo pong process of managing a patient. We'll carry
Okay.
this po sa rotation, on the rotation.
Okay. I hope you can hold on to that process as you go along in your lifetime practice of medicine. Sino pa hindi pa nagsasalita? Francesca, tapos ka na ba? Tapos na? Okay. So with that, let's have a group picture taking before I dismiss you for your other class. Gusto niyo ituloy dito.
Ayan po.
After 5 o'clock, I was ready for 5 o'clock eh. Tinigil na ninyo. Si Ryan. Okay. Sige, picture na tayo.
Anong
Okay.
ginagawa? Picture.
Group picture taking. 1,
Pwede
2,
daw. Anong clip?
1, 2, 3. Kompleto ba kayo?
Yes po. Okay na po.
Okay na?
Yes po.
Sige. Bye-bye.
Thank you
Sabi
po.
po.
Okay.
Thank you po, sir.
Bye-bye.